Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix Blade and welcome back to Minecraft. Vanilla, PS4, however you want to label this. Either way, it's my Minecraft series. And man, I am smoking right now. Not literally like cigarettes and not like sexy, although I gotta say I do look pretty good dressed up right now. I mean, I smell smoky. Okay, I just went outside and burnt a log because there's a bunch of ants in it, and they were all like, "No, please, it burns!" And I was like, I don't care, you have a giant freaking nest around here, and that's not okay because I don't like ants crawling into my house. It's not okay. I hate smashing them on my walls and stuff. It's just gross and it makes me feel bad. So there you go. So I burnt them alive, because that's how I do. But anyways, where were we in the last episode? It's been a little bit. I think what I was doing was I was getting ready to build the wall onto this thing. What are you doing, you soulless sheep? Ah, I'm thinking about eating your soul. Well, leave me alone. I don't need that right now. That's too much stuff on my plate. Okay, I can't deal with it. Anyways, I think I was building the walls up, so I need dark oak. Do I have enough of that? I think I probably do. Also, I noticed that apparently I did have a whole stack of birch wood in my chest. I just couldn't see it. It was right here. Yeah, right there. Okay. And I got what looks like plenty of dark oak, so I'll be able to do the walls. So I might as well get started on that. Got lots of cobblestone. Do I need cobblestone for anything in particular? I think I've already done the base around here. I know I'm gonna need to turn it all into not cobblestone, stone brick for that. So I might as well start smelting some of it by getting some of my furnaces out. Maybe before it gets dark, ideally. Before the demons start to consume all around me. Where is it? I know you guys probably see it, but I can't see the furnaces. Okay, there they are. Okay, cool. Oh crap, I need something behind this to stack them up. I like stacking them. I don't like eating up room with these. Oh crap, where'd they go? Okay, right there. It's getting dark. I gotta hurry. Oh gosh. There, that works. I don't care. Oh, flip a care. This is all not permanent. Temporary. The opposite of permanent. This is just a setup until what was that? Is that the wolf? What the frick? You're going around killing the sheep? Good. He wanted to eat my soul. Very good. What should we call you? I should tame you. Do I have any bones? I should check. Bones. I don't think so. Crap. I need bones. Because if I had bones, I'd tame him. Because he's being a good little boy. Aren't you? Or are you a girl? It's kind of hard to tell, honestly. But whatever. We'll just assume it's a boy. It can decide its own gender. How about that? I'm not going to gender specify. Okay, so let's get started on the walls. Why not? So this is the bedroom, at least. So we want to, at the very least, complete this so I can just put things in here, maybe. And then I have a safe room. I guess it don't matter. Again, just everything's temporary until I get this all set up. Let's see, because I'm doing a second floor. Also, I kind of messed up on the stairs. I meant to have 3 stairs wide, not 2 stairs wide, and a siding. But I'm going to keep it like that anyways, because it'd be a hassle to tear it all down and stuff. Okay, I'm lazy. Obviously, you can tell from the sheer amount of work that I've made for myself. It's a pain, okay? But it's a pain that I will become accustomed to. Hello, cow, heifer, whatever. It's nice to see you grazing out there. You're grazing, so grazing, eating all the seeds and plants. I'm referencing a guy I don't actually like. Yeah. Anyways, so let's fast forward this a little bit, shall we? Because this is gonna take a little bit.
I'm putting up the walls and it makes some halls and it's gonna look really nice when I'm done. But maybe it won't and maybe it'll look like crap, but either way I don't really care. Cause it takes a little bit and you take a little shit because I just like to sing when I'm building. Well, that sounds like your issue, maybe you need a tissue. And also I'm gonna go and spew a bunch of poop because you make me sick.
I'm gonna cut off your what? That's inappropriate. Frickin' don't talk like that, doggy. I don't have a name for you yet because I haven't tamed you, but you know. You shouldn't talk like that. Anyways.
Oh, I'm getting back to song because I don't know how long this is gonna take me. It's gonna take you freaking long. I'm gonna tell you that right now, and I've ran out of running words somehow. Ha ha ha. La la la.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that. I don't know, really, what else to do. Come on. That's fine, whatever. It's just a pocket. I don't give a crap about pockets of darkness. Or do I? I kind of do. Let's fill it up. Okay. Ah, crap. You know what? Crap. I flip-floopin' forgot to start my timer again. I don't know. I set it right next to me, and it's like, okay, it's all primed to go. All you gotta do is hit start, and I forget. I get so excited to talk to you guys. Can't help it. So you get an extra whatever amount this was. I don't know. 5-6 minutes? I don't know. But the 24 minutes starts now, because that's what I try to aim for. 24-minute episodes. But obviously, it doesn't always work out that way. That's just like it's more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Key mark? Whatever. It's like a foot holder. It's a thing that lets me kind of know generally about how long I've been recording. Okay, so that's even. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit. Also, this is gonna be a very tall room. You noticed? I'm gonna have to cut that back a little bit because this is already like this layer right here that I'm adding is what should be like the last layer that you visually see normally in a house in Minecraft. I guess I could make it a little taller. It's not gonna hurt nothing. I don't know how much taller that becomes though. It's like 2, 3, just 2 more, and technically this one will be where the floor is, so it's only gonna be 1 extra tall. So that's not gonna hurt nothing. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip ahead to me being done with the walls. So here we go. Okay, so now those are all up. Now I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about the flooring. I don't know what to put up there for flooring. I don't want to do dark oak because it'll all look the same, and it's got to be a wood because otherwise it's not realistic. Which I realize it's Minecraft and it's not going to be crazy realistic, but I don't know. A stone floor above a wood floor just doesn't look right in my opinion. Unless you're inside like a mountain or something, then anything goes really. So as you can tell, I cut this all up because this is actually going to be the flooring. So I kind of, and then I didn't put any wood there because the flooring is going to go down and it'll cover that. And if I put this all the way up, it would show. And this can be, this also gives me the freedom to do layout of rooms however I want up here. I should do like a guest room somewhere. So like a guest room, and then the blacksmith room, and then, whatever else pops into my amazing brain. Because let me tell you, it is amazing. You should be jealous, but don't be, because you're your own. Blah, 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 can't talk. You're your own person, and you should be proud that you are who you are. Because in this entire world of 7 point whatever billion people it is right now, there's only one of you. There might be people almost exactly like you, just because there's only so many genetic variances, and out of all those genetic variances, there's only so many different types of personalities, but you are the only you. Unless you're a clone, or a twin, or a single cell organism that just recreates itself. In which case, hello! Shout out to all my single cell organism watchers! What's up? Surprised you can comprehend this, but hey, never underestimate Mother Nature. Okay, so flooring. What am I gonna do? I don't know. It can't be birch. I already got that down. Or can it be birch? Could I just do birch above birch? Would that be too crazy? Birch on birch. Get some birch on birch action. Let me just do this little section. Okay, that's great. To test it out, just to see what it looks like. Okay, how's that? It looks like I'm in some sort of sandwich. like a reverse ice cream sandwich where the vanilla is on the outside, It kind of does. Okay, so no, to birch. So what am I gonna put up here, you guys? I don't know. Why don't I just do a bunch of spruce wood? Because it's similar, but it's not dark oak, so it won't be exactly. I try acacia wood, except that I don't know where that is, and it's clearly not around here. And also I don't have very much of this kind of wood anyways, so I need to at least get some. So I'll try this out. I'm basically gonna try a few things until I'm happy. And yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Oh yeah, I totally forgot I wanted to do this for a bit. The doorway looked wrong this whole time to me, and I couldn't place why. It's because I meant to do the border of it with dark oak logs. So let's do this and this. There you go. And then just do the same thing on the other side. On the other side. Yeah, there we go. That looks way better. And now let's try out these. Whoa, what the frick? I'm all turned around. It looks different. So yeah. Anyways, let's try out the spruce. Yeah, that. Yep. Okay. So I mean, it is a different color. It's lighter. It's not, you know, tons different. It's more of a brighter green, right? Because I'm colorblind, especially the green. So, I mean, you guys are gonna have to tell me that's more green, right? Which I'm totally fine with. I think it looks nice up here at least. I don't know what it looks like from down there, but from up here it looks nice. I'd be okay with it. So let's look at this. Maybe put down some torches. I'm like constantly on the border of burping for some reason. It's really annoying. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Alright, and then we could put like wool around to kind of make it less of just one texture. Wool carpets and such. Plus furniture will also help. So, sweet. I'll go and get a bunch of more of this, but first, I actually need a bathroom break, so hold on. Okay, so you guys want to hear some bad jokes? Okay, so this one I got from Fallout 3, and it was like one of my favorites. Okay, so, two cannibals are eating a clown. One turns to the other and goes, "Hey, does this taste funny to you?" Ba-boom. Okay, here's another one, and this one is kind of a variation of the joke how it normally goes. So, two peanuts walk into a bar. The bartender looks at the peanuts and goes, "Ah, walking peanuts!" So, there's that. I don't know a lot of puns, to be honest, and any puns I normally make are, you know, they're usually just off the fly, which makes them even worse, which is just the way, I like it, but whatever, you know, I like the peanut jokes. They're pretty good. Like, two peanuts were walking down the street, one was assaulted. That's always good. I should just get a pun book to put right next to me, so I could just read it to you guys. Of course, they wouldn't be my jokes, and I'm totally okay with that because I'm not good at creating jokes. Like I'm better with going off the fly and saying funny stuff if I'm with somebody, which is okay. That was just tall grass. Which would, like, I don't know. If I was doing something like the Game Grumps, I feel like that would be far easier because being funny on your own is definitely a challenge. However, if I can ever manage to become like really funny all by myself, just off the fly, just blam, jokes in your face, I'll feel accomplished and pretty proud of myself because that means I will have become a pretty funny guy and pretty talented. We can only dream that one day I become funny, but until then, you get to deal with this, whatever you would define this as. I am lost. I just realized I was kind of running in circles. I have no clue where I am right now. That looks like the birch forest, right? Does it? I don't know, you guys. Okay, yeah, no, I think that's it. Okay, so I think my house, yep, there it is. Okay, cool. Whew. Okay, only scared me a lot. It's totally fine. Getting lost out here would only be the worst possible thing that I could do for myself. But, you know, whatever. How many of these do you think I'll need? Decent amount? Probably more than this. I don't know. Moo yourself! Jeez, freaking. You know you got 7 stomachs, you freak. You freak! Or could you just have one stomach like the rest of us, huh? Some people, they're just so anal about things that they have to do it over and over again, like the cow who has to digest things over and over to make sure it's fully processed and they don't waste a heck of a lot of energy eating stuff that they can't process. Like the panda, for example, who eats a bunch of leaves from the like bamboo tree, I think it is. I think it's just bamboo leaves. But it can't even digest 80% of what it eats, and it eats a lot. So it eats a lot because it only digests 20% of it, so it has to compensate by eating more. What a waste! Freaking pandas, dude. They're an abomination in nature and shouldn't exist. Although, that being said, and I realize that probably upset a lot of you, I'm not gonna say that, you know, we should kill them all or nothing. And I'm also not gonna say that they're not super adorable, because they freaking are. And I would give maybe a finger, maybe half a finger to own a baby panda for a little bit, because they're so cute. They're so cute. But that being said, just because something's cute doesn't mean it should exist. Like small dogs, for example, which I know some of you probably have small dogs. And to you, I say, you disgust me. To an extent. Not your entire, like, existence, just the fact that you love small dogs. Because those aren't even dogs anymore. They're little, freaking little poof balls with legs that sometimes can't even walk because they're so poofy. It's ridiculous. We've completely distorted and just, like, made an alien species out of dogs. And then when the end of the world happens, they're gonna be the first species to go, because they can't defend themselves and they're just little running, barking snacks. I don't get why the little dogs feel like they gotta bark at every little thing, which my neighbor has 4 of, which is probably partial reason for my hatred for them. But they feel like they gotta bark at every flippin' thing. It just to make themselves feel better about themselves. I don't know. It's like they all suffer. They suffer from a Napoleon complex. But anyways, that's enough ranting about my hatred for the smaller dogs. I'm more of a fan of golden retrievers or any kind of hound. Really, because they're so cute. And you could snuggle with them. I'm not the kind of person who actually sleeps with a dog in their bed. I used to be, but I stopped doing that when I got fleas from them. I was like, okay, no more for you, which I think is all it takes. All the people who still let their dogs sleep with them, they're just people who haven't got fleas in their bed yet. Am I looking through the wrong thing? Is it this one? It is, isn't it? Is it this way? Wait, what is that? Andesite. Oh, okay. Yeah, because once you get fleas, I mean, it's over. It's done with. You ain't gonna do that crap again. And if you're somebody who has gotten fleas before, and then you just washed your dog, and then continued to let them sleep with you in the bed, I don't know what's wrong with you. I couldn't do it, personally. It's just it bothered me. Also, the dog hair in the bed, that really annoys me, especially with the type of blankets I use. It just kind of, they dig in, and it never comes out. And that's just extra annoying. So let's cook this raw beef. And let's cook this pork chop here. And why not? I'll cook this raw mutton. Waste of a perfectly good cold piece, but whatever. I know I'm being very judgmental in this episode, but you know what? I'm just a judgmental person. I ain't gonna lie or hide that from you. That's just who I is. That is who I is. And I don't mean to be. And it's something I'm actually working on to better myself as a person, to try to be less judgmental. Because everybody's their own person, everybody can be into their own things, and I totally believe that. But at the same time, it's like, hey, if you're gonna smoke, you're gonna smoke, but I still think you're stupid for doing it. That being said, I still think the commercials that say, we're the generation that ends smoking, I think that's stupid, because I think smoking will always be a thing. Even if it's only 10 people on the planet, I think it's always going to be a thing. Especially with weed becoming so huge in the United States recently, there's no flipping way that at least a form of smoking will stay around, because smoking weed might be better than smoking cigarettes, but it's still bad for you. You know, there's better ways to get that into your system, healthier ways that won't damage your lungs. I mean, breathing in hot air that isn't even air is like smoky stuff that damages your lungs, air sacs. In no way is that ever good for you. That being said, I'm totally okay with people who smoke weed. It's totally fine. Recreational or medical purposes. I prefer it if people only did it medically. But again, it's like drinking. I'm against drinking because I think it's never good for you ever. There's nothing beneficial about it, except for, I guess, red wine, which is supposed to be good for your heart. But hey, so are flipping, what are those called? Pomegranates. Pomegranates are good for you. Why can't you just substitute that if you want something good for your heart? Because that's got antioxidants and stuff in it. But, where was I going with this? Smoking and drinking's bad, kids. Don't do it. Or drugs. Drugs are really bad, too. Yeah, that's where I was going with this. It started to kind of rambling, I think. Is that going to be annoying? It is. It's going to be annoying. Okay, hold on. Gotta get rid of that because your kiss is on my list. Yeah, that's right. Put that right there. Why not? Or should I keep it dark? I'll keep it dark. Why not? Keep it smoky. Smoky like my clothes. Oh crap, they're on fire. Hold on. Well, that was that was something. I guess it wasn't just me smelling like smoke. After all, but you know, I didn't like that shirt anyways, so it's fine. I don't even. What's weird is, the ambers didn't even get that close to me when I was out there. That's really weird, actually. And it's been sitting here for like an hour, so I don't know why it just decided to combust like that. That was weird. But everything's fine. It's been put out, threw it away, and again, I don't know what the heck happened right there. You would have thought that would happen way earlier or something. Then again, who knows? Maybe it wasn't even me being out there doing that. Because, quite frankly, things keep catching fire around me. And it's getting really irritating. And I legitimately don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm just too sexy. No, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe I'm just not being very careful. Either way, that's like the third shirt that I've had to throw away this week, which is really, it's adding up. I need to actually go clothes shopping here pretty soon. I haven't really bought any new clothes in years, and I mean, it's getting kind of sad. Also, it's just, you know, fashions change, so it's probably time for me to update everything and be like, yeah, what's up? I'm with the hip happening scene. That's what the kids say nowadays, right? Hip happening scene. I like how I love talking like I'm completely out of the loop, totally older person, but I'm only 22. It's awesome to me personally. I don't know about you guys. I just think it's funny. As well as, like, I was always kind of the more, I wouldn't say more mature, but I always kind of distanced myself from people who did childish things because, like, I don't know. It's like, oh yeah, this is really fun and cool. Yeah, we might get in trouble, but it's really cool and blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, you could get in trouble, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm not saying I was a completely good kid. I've had to run away from the cops a few times, but sometimes, I mean, when you're a teenager, sometimes you just become a different you. You know what I mean? You probably know what I mean. Like, you'll do something not because that's something you normally do, but because you want to impress people and act like that's something that's no big deal to you. And that's gotten me in a spot of trouble. But because I was so awesome, I never actually got caught. That, and I was able to have so much adrenaline that this one time I jumped like 5-foot fence. Like, the thing was a few inches taller than me, and I jumped it, and the only thing that touched it Oh crap, I made another one, right? Good, okay. The only thing on my body that touched it was my butt, because my butt barely made it over it. It like grazed it. And it was one of those pointy fences too, so it was more of a scrape. It's more of a scrapey action on my tuchus. But I felt really awesome doing that. Like at the time I didn't think much of it because I was running, but after the fact I was like, dude, I wish I could do that all the time. It'd be like Spider-Man, 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 building a house if he can. Probably can't. He's more of like an engineer, but more like a guy in a suit and stuff. Oh yeah. Okay, anyways. There's a lot of crazy crap happening outside this recording right now, and it's actually going to make me have to cut this episode short, sadly. But I completed the roof. Next episode, I'll fill up the rooms and decide where everything goes and build that up, I guess. So, I'm sorry this is a shorter episode, but I got things to do, apparently, that have just cropped up. Wait, hold on one sec. Flint, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I'm wrapping it up now. Yeah. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, I gotta go. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe. It is dark in here. Comment down below on what you thought of this episode and what you're thinking of this series. Also, if you happen to be one of the people from the Prison Architect series that just switched on over here, thank you very much for subscribing. Been getting a lot of subscribers from that lately. That's awesome. I really appreciate your support, and I also appreciate the fact that I can actually entertain you. That's awesome. But again, I gotta go. So I'll see you in the next episode. And remember, keep the flame alive.